Hi, everybody. This is our Thursday job talk with the PNGAS Job Board. And today I have a very special guest, Ray Santiago. And Ray is a Guard member who has a great success story to share with us by using the PNGAS Job Board. So I'm going to just let Ray talk a little bit about his history in joining the Guard, and we'll start with that.
Thank you, Shelley. Yeah, so I joined the Army back in 2013. Did about 6 years active duty, and then I transitioned to the Pennsylvania National Guard in 2020, January 2020, to be exact. Sorry, kind of just went brain dead on that one.
Well, we know what happened soon
Yeah,
after January
yeah,
2020, right?
yeah, the whole world shut down. But yeah.
And then were you looking for work soon after that? Like
Yeah, so
full-time
I
work?
was at the time I was driving trucks, and I had originally transitioned out the active duty to be closer to my son and be able to spend more time with him. And so truck driving really wasn't allowing me to do that. And my company commander at the time, he had mentioned about paying his job board. And so that's originally how I found out about PNGAS. And when I got on there, I had some success in the beginning. I had an interview with PNC Bank around March, which was on a Tuesday. I believe it was either Tuesday or Wednesday. And then that Friday, New Jersey was the first state to shut down for COVID. So
Yeah.
fortunately, I didn't get the job, but the interview went really well.
And PNC Bank is one of our featured employers, or actually one of our first. How did you feel like going from using the job board to your experience with them? Were they welcoming with you being a member of the Guard and understanding?
Yes, absolutely. When I had my interview with the hiring manager, talked about I'm still in the Guard, so obviously I still drill, and there's still certain things that come up. I might get called to active duty, and she was very open to that. So it didn't seem like it would be an issue.
And then another question about your experience using the job board. Was there something that was different about it from, I won't name names, but using other platforms for your job search?
Yeah, so using the PNGAS job board, it was a lot more responsive. Using other job boards, kind of was like in this limbo area of, are they going to call back? Or am I the person they're looking for, or is the job even filled, or a number of things. But using PNGAS job board, I got calls back from recruiters pretty fast, or hiring managers really fast, and communication went well.
Good. One of the things that most people don't know when they're using the job board, when you use the PNGAS job board and you're a registered user, when you go and do the apply, we get a notification that what happens on our end is we send an email to our contacts at that company asking them to look for your application and give you consideration and keep us in the loop. So we have a little bit more of that human interaction, and we're kind of a go-between between you guys and the employer. So if there's missing information, or they'd like to see more experience, or maybe the job's filled, but there's another opening coming up, then we can, let you know that, kind of be a go-between. Let me ask you another question. Once you well, tell us about your interview with the company you work for now. You're with CASE.
Yeah, so I'm with CASE right now. So I was actually taking classes at UMass. I was still living in Massachusetts. I work in Eatontown, New Jersey right now. But I had got an email talking about there was an HR position open at this site. And I filled out the application, and I think within a day or two, I was made contact with the recruiter. And the interview went really well. and then shortly after that, I was speaking to the hiring manager for my first interview. And then, things went really well and they decided to bring me in, but the process was really fast. So this was around November. That I applied for the job, and I would say, beginning in December, I was already setting up, my hiring date and, scheduling my stuff to move down to New Jersey.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Did you find out that with Case being one of our featured employers and they understand you are using the PNGAS Job Board and it's, for guard members and their families, spouses, etc., veterans of the Guard, did you find that they could appreciate your skill set that you brought from your service into the civilian world?
Yes, so I do HR on the guard side. I'm a 42 Alpha. Guard HR doesn't necessarily always translate to the civilian side HR, but as far as the traits that we acquire in being a military member, they were very, very responsive to that. They loved it, they enjoyed it. So yeah, it was a good
That's
fit.
great. So overall, what did you think of your experience using the job board from, finding out about it through your commander to where you are today?
Mhm. I think my experience has been outstanding, by far, better than any other job board that I've used. I've had so much more success, before COVID, after COVID. It truly, this is the only thing COVID didn't affect for me in my life, is the success of the job board, so.
Mm.
Yeah.
Now, would you recommend using the
Oh
job
my
board to
gosh,
other
yes.
people out there?
I've already recommended to a few people, so yes, I would definitely recommend people taking advantage of using the job board.
Great. And, just so our listeners know, we don't put any parameters. Anyone's welcome to use the job board, even though we basically market to our PNGAS community. Anyone is available. We don't turn people away. So, your friends, your family members, your other associates in and out of the Guard, they're welcome to use the job board too. Because we just want to make sure that, people who are looking and ready to work find good employment. And, we also want to help our featured employers find, good employees. So that's what we're about.
Oh, that's
So,
awesome.
yeah. So keep recommending. Yeah, right now we have over 16,000 job openings today. With the September 15th is the day. We have over 16,000 job openings on our job board. And we concentrate on Pennsylvania, but as Ray's working in New Jersey right now. So there's job openings all across the country with a lot of great employers that understand the demands and the special needs of Guard members. So, well, thanks for being our guest today, Ray. I look forward to seeing you with some of our other upcoming PNGAS events. And we're always looking for Guard members to be active members of PNGAS, like I said. So a little plug for that too.
Well, thank you for having me, and well, thank you for the job board. I feel like I owe you the thank yous as opposed to you giving me the thank yous.
That's okay. And hey, as we're talking, I remember your name I remember sending when you hit the apply. I remember you. Yeah. I said, hey, check
I
him out.
definitely
Let us know if he's a good fit.
I'll
And
you a
it
double
was.
thank you, Ben. Thank you.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So glad. All right. Thank you.